Horrifying. Dog owners have tapeworm disease. Tapeworm disease not only has many negative impacts on the health of dogs, but can also be easily transmitted to humans and leave extremely serious consequences. Do you know that raising dogs, if we do not know how to properly care for and prevent the disease, can lead to the risk of us being infected with tapeworm disease, also known as dog roundworm disease? If you have signs such as fatigue, headache, stomach ache, hives without knowing the reason, it is very possible that you have been infected with tapeworm. The trend of people infected with dog and cat tapeworms in big cities is increasing due to the trend of raising pets. However, pet owners are not aware of the measures to prevent diseases that can be transmitted from animals to humans. In today's video, I will explain to you why dog owners can get dog tapeworm disease and how you can enjoy being with your pet without worrying about the risk of infection. Dog tapeworm disease is also known as dog roundworm disease. This is a disease caused by roundworms that parasitize in the dog's intestines and can be transmitted to humans through contact with dog feces or surfaces in household items that are contaminated with worm eggs. Dogs are very susceptible to worms because of their habit of sniffing and licking randomly, right? Sometimes, when in contact with other dogs, they even lick each other. And this will lead to dogs being infected with worms from the environment. And if you do not have the habit of regularly deworming your dog, the worms will develop very quickly in the digestive tract, and the eggs will be excreted into the environment through the dog's feces. And you know that after going to the toilet, dogs often have the habit of bending down to lick their bodies, right? At this time, their mouths will have a lot of worm eggs. They start licking their fur, licking furniture in the house, and at this time, it will make your furniture everywhere have worm eggs. And when you come home, your dog starts to hug and lick you very passionately. At this time, your limbs and even your face are infected. And as a habit, you start picking up food, and this is how worm eggs get into our digestive tract. Usually after about 5 months, the worm eggs will develop into cysts and migrate to organs in the body. If they migrate under the skin, it will cause your skin to have a rash and severe skin allergies. If it moves to your eyes, it will cause vision loss. And if it moves to the brain, it will cause memory loss and severe headaches. If it moves to the organs in the abdomen, it will cause you to have continuous abdominal pain without a clear cause. Not only that, dog tapeworms can also move to the heart or gallbladder and endanger your life. And to avoid getting dog tapeworms, you need to strictly follow the hygiene and care procedures for pets. First, for pets including dogs and cats, you need to follow the regular deworming schedule for them. Dogs and cats under 6 months old need to be dewormed once a month, and dogs and cats over 6 months old need to be dewormed once every 3 months. The nutritional regimen of dogs and cats also needs special attention. Provide your pet with a nutritious, balanced diet. Do not feed your pet raw or undercooked food. This will help strengthen your dog's immune system and reduce the risk of parasitic diseases. And to protect your health and your family's, when we have pets, we need to deworm the whole family every 6 months. You can easily buy it at any pharmacy near your home. And in addition, you also need to follow the principle of eating cooked food, drinking boiled water, washing your hands with soap after we have come into contact with pets, and every time we clean up the area where pets live. Especially with young children, we need to tell them to wash their hands thoroughly before we feed them to avoid the case that some children will pick up food to put in their mouths. In a bad situation, if you or a family member is infected with dog tapeworm, there will likely be signs such as mild fever, headache, loss of appetite, nausea, weakness, and insomnia. In addition, there may be conditions such as rashes and frequent itching. And depending on the location of the worm migration, there may be symptoms. For example, if it migrates to the eye, there will be eye pain, reduced vision on one side, and prolonged strabismus.
And if the fundus of the eye is examined, there will be worm larvae. If the worm larvae migrate into the internal organs, it usually appears in children from 1 to 4 years old, and the disease will develop very slowly. Children may have mild fever, diarrhea, vomiting, muscle pain, phlegm, difficulty breathing, and enlarged liver. In case you or a family member suspect that you are infected with dog tapeworm, you need to quickly go to a medical facility for examination and follow the doctor's instructions on taking daily medication. And these treatments will not only help you recover, but also prevent the risk of spreading the disease to others in the house. Fortunately, dog tapeworm can be completely cured, and most of the sequelae will disappear after treatment.
And that is the basic information to help you protect the health of yourself, your family, and your pets. If you find this video useful, remember to like, share the video, and subscribe to the channel to receive more useful information to help you take care of your pets. And click the bell button to receive notifications as soon as I release a new video, helping you take care of your pet at home like a professional. Thank you for watching the video, and see you in the next video.
Thank you for visiting. We'll see you next time. Oh!